afternoon, everyone. My name is Titi, and this is my teammates. He is Lynn, Tran, Quynh, and Sam. Thanks for coming and staying with us for our presentation today. So before we start, I want to ask you a question. And I think that most of students, especially Vietnamese students, are still looking for this. So have you ever been boring with your old place like school library or your rooms, your office, and you want to find a new place, new space to study and work? Please raise your hands. Okay, thank you. And now please welcome to Six Senses, the coffee shop and library. So here's our agendas, and we're gonna go through 6 spots below. And firstly, please welcome Ms. Lin. She will visualize our company background.
Thank you. Thank you for your mention, Titi. So about our company, we are coffee shop industry, and our coffee shop there are ground floor and second floor. Ground floor is a coffee shop area, and the second floor is library area. Also, is a working space for student and office worker. We located in Ho Chi Minh City, and we prioritize locations such as like university, office building, and residential area. To develop our coffee shop, we have strategic wants, vision, and mission. For strategic wants, we want to build and develop more brands in the future, and we also want to invest more books to make it more diverse to meet up customer needs. And we also want to improve the quality of space, book, drink, and service. For the vision, we want to be the most popular coffee chain for student and office worker. And we want to make us to be different from the others, since we are the new concept of coffee book combined library. And we provide the highest level of quality and experience. About mission, we have 6 missions based on our coffee shop brand name is 6 Senses. So as you can see, each word indicates its different mission. S for service, E for experience, N for newness, and S for solution, E for effectiveness, and S for space. And the market summary in Vietnam, I will let my partner Titi.
Nice, we again. And to clarify the market in Ho Chi Minh City, we will discuss about the Vietnamese reader, book coffee shops, and co-working space. And firstly is Vietnamese reader. According to the government statistics, there are 400 million copies was released per year. Within 300 million was textbook, which serving for learning and researching, and the rest of other books will divide over 90 million people. So which means that one person just read 2.8 textbooks and 1.2 audiobook per year. So this number is quite low for the reader in Vietnam. But fortunately in Ho Chi Minh City, it's opened a book road in 2016 and welcomed a lot of million visitors, and the sale reached nearly 40 billion VNDs in 2018. Secondly, at this moment there are about 20 book coffee shops in Ho Chi Minh City, and the operation form is like a coffee and book in a small and medium space. And last but not least, in the co-working space, this trend has appeared in Vietnam from 2011, and it's like a wave of start business for many young generations. And now it has about 10 co-working space in Ho Chi Minh City. And by the way, our target customer is for people who are up to 18 years old, like university students, employers, or postgraduates. And they are people like they introvert, they enthusiastic. Their lifestyle is like bookworm, researcher, or academic. Okay, and next, Mr. Tran will show us why customers should choose our company.
So my strong point of our company is creative design, different area for reading, meeting, learning, and working in the quiet and private space Moreover, we also have a lot of food and drink products with the reasonable price and in the model facility with necessary equipment. We also have the tofu dedicated staff and provide a lot of book in our library. And my opportunity of our coffee shop is potential customer and young people diversify about choosing the form of the coffee shop. And the sixth sense is the hot chain of the business model with coffee shop cooperate with library in the convenient location. However, the business of our coffee shop is not much experience in the business and limited capital. New people entering the market have no reputation, and we need a lot of investment in the facility and difficulty in renting good premises. And now Ms. Quynh will continue our presentation.
Thank you, Tran. Yes. According to Professional Academy of Restaurant Analysis is defined as a framework or tool used by marketers to analyze and monitor the macro environmental factors. We have four factors. Firstly, political, economic, social, and technological. Firstly, political is stable in remain, is a monopoly in political power. Secondly, economic. Vietnam is operating social, economical development strategy to become industrial line and modern line country by 2020. Social, thirdly social. The government focus on education as one of the national priorities. Finally, technological. Technology increasing, always increasing. Technology increasingly enhanced as a base of economic and economical strategy. Now, Sam will talk about issues and challenges.
Thank you. I will talk about the phase of the entry. I will raise at the height as the Vietnam government operates the includes economy, the market very relatively is low. Besides this, being the newcomer, the image of the coffee shop is now completely new with the customer. That means the customer have more choice when the demand was made. What is the taste of the coffee book is the newcomer of the market. Next one is the supplier, area the medium, because now the supplier now is very important with any business interact. With any business interact, if the supplier the quality and the products is the cheap cost input and the input to the restaurant. If we make the product of the restaurant for the customer cheaper and a good quality for attract the customer. The redeeming power supplier is the rate medium because now this time in Vietnam is many supplier for the food and the coffee. And the medium range for of the supplier. Then many factors for the customer choose another competitor. This is the new medium competition of the market. The coffee not just compare with another coffee shop, and also with the famous coffees like Starbucks, Highland Coffee. What's the first day the customer from come the coffee shop because the curiosity and no visit. And the substitute at the I will rest at the high because in the Ho Chi Minh there many coffee shop and properties, and also make the demand same the coffee will get the customer, and many coffee shop will get the customer the space requires, and the level of the competition as it is of the competitor also is. The main competitor are coffee shop with a different concept and dismissal. For the indirect competitor like Starbucks Highland Coffee, and currently there is not many for the direct competitor with the coffee shop. By analysis on the 5 competitor for 10 random complex picture of what the profit stability of the organization. It has identified competitor and also the chain of competitor to onboard the outlet and chain to make the customer demand. And this is our competition. Then our direct competitor is library and the record working space in the sports for now book coffee. And the next one is the indirect competitor like Highland Coffee, Club Coffee, and the coffee house, the Quynh. And the next one you read.
So thank you, Sam. So from SWOT, we have the following sales strategy. The goal of the implementation is to have the company develop the business idea, determine the direction of the company, and develop the strategy and facility to reach the mission set by the company. So with the motto that customer is king and always improve, System Coffee Shop will focusing on providing an attentive service with the high quality of coffee and food. Besides that, we also have a lot of books in our library that are updated every 2 months according to the customer requirement. With the implemented activities, firstly we will set up the website and Facebook page, Instagram to easy advertising and provide the information about special event organized by our coffee shop. Besides that, we will create a book club and set up the membership system to earn points for the customer when they use our service. Before the 3-month official operation day, we will promote the advertising and sharing information on the social networking. After that, after operation day 3 to 6 months, System Coffee Shop will organize workshop, talk show, or book event on every weekend. In addition, we will also have the offline meeting for the customer so they can share their book together. Moreover, we will receive the feedback from the customer to improve our service and update the number of the book in our library. After 3 years, we will update the facility and expand its scale. So from our survey, the System Coffee Shop model will become the trend that many young people love. Especially is the student and official segment. That is the reason why we believe our style project will be successful. So please support us in the future. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
This is our reference list.
Good. Interesting. Okay. Questions from the class first. Anyone want to ask a question? Any question from the class? Okay, I've got a question. What exactly is the opportunity for you? I mean, what makes you think that your cafe is going to be in demand. Is it here? Is it?
Opportunity of our coffee shop is the main opportunity is we are the hot chain business model, and now we student and officer staff really need to stay to working in the private environment.
Okay. In that case, what are you offering that is so special that other firms are not offering? I mean, what is your competitive advantage? What is going to make you special that the opportunity will be you gain? Answer my question. Yes? No?
Okay, the difference from us to other coffee shop
Okay.
group is because we as my so as at the market summary, it just have only two coffee shop or co-working space.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's different, and usually the co-working space they don't have much drink and food, and yeah, they cannot enjoy while they're working. And opposite the book coffee shop, it's just for reading, for chatting, talking. Yeah, it's not, don't have much space for people can working in a quiet place and private. So we are the combinations of library and book coffee shop.
Okay, but that will lead me to another question. The people who read the books, just now you mentioned they are students. Are they students?
Yes,
All kinds
students,
of people?
lawyers, and people up to 18 years old.
Right, that's a problem also. Can you go back to the part where you show the age? 18 years old and the background. Yeah, here. Already when I see this slide, I feel a bit confused. Up to 18 years old. Okay, 18 years old just finished high school. How can they be university students, postgraduates, and employees at the same time? That means they're talking about people who already got a second degree, people who are running their companies,
So
and up to 18 years old.
So my target customer is 18 years old to older.
Well, you better make it clear,
Yeah. So
because maybe between 18 and 30, it could be a better number, right? I mean, you will be very sure because right now, if you put down students, postgraduates, okay, I assume students means undergraduates, postgraduate employers can be anybody, it can be your father, right? So in that case, you're not just looking at age group, you're looking at perhaps their role in society. They're not studying anymore, they're actually running a business and employing people. So if you're going to target them, I suggest you think about how this can be targeted. Maybe student interns or employers who've got some links with students, with universities, and encourage them because it's a co-working space, right? It could be a chance for incubations, startup companies, okay, to interest the students on possible business opportunities. Right now, your whole market segmentation is totally very confusing. Okay? Alright, never mind. Thank you very much. Team 2, please.